Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
Okay, day 14. We're all excited.
Of course.
We feel like this is a pretty evenly matched battle.
This is a very interesting battle. One of the most even, yes.
Okay.
Considering we're at like 6 BrewDog, 7 ToØls, then yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So
pretty
BrewDog's been pulling up.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Definitely.
So today we have LikeWeisse or LikeWeisse. Sorry,
LikeWeisse.
LikeWeisse from ToØl. It's a 3.8%. It says we felt like doing a beer that you could drink all day long that would have just a bit of sourness and a boatload of hops. If you ever felt like LikeWeisse, then this Berliner Weiss is just a thing for you.
All right, it's a before work beer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before, during, after.
It's a breakfast. It's a breakfast. You're having your oatmeal, your Cheerios, and you're like,
toast
oh,
and
let's
a
have
Berliner.
some avocado toast and eggs. You're
I
just
totally
like,
get
and a
it.
Weiss.
I find a place in my heart for this kind of beer.
I don't get a boatload of hops in it.
I know. I don't know about
Yeah,
the word. Where's the
on-
boat?
on the smell.
Where's the boat and where's the hops?
Yeah, on the smell, we're definitely missing the
You missed the
boatload.
port.
I'm missing everything.
The boat sailed past.
Yeah, they kept going. I don't know. I mean,
Nah, the smell is a letdown. There's like pretty much no aroma.
All right.
Oh, I disagree.
it's
really?
a sour
Yeah.
aroma.
The sour aroma is
Yeah,
really
yeah.
nice.
I
but
get the
I
sour
don't get the hops.
Berliner Weiss.
Where's the
sour.
hop?
Slightly sour. But we're only at the aroma. I'm still positive.
Yeah.
This is
I got
a
hopes.
nice looking beer. Typical
Yeah.
yellow.
Yep.
I mean, appearance-wise.
Cloudy,
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
straw,
It
yellowish.
feels like a straight up Berliner Weiss so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cheers, guys.
Yes.
Cheers. Yeah.
Toast
Yeah.
this shit.
It's yeah.
I mean, it
It's
tastes
weak.
It tastes
It's good.
like
but weak.
Berliner Weiss.
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
Good, but-
it tastes like a straight up Berliner Weiss. I
Yeah,
mean,
but-
a generic, like, neutral Berliner Weiss is like this. I mean, it's...
I feel like it's lacking in carbonation.
It's lacking in
That's
acid.
it.
I
Acid
It
and
does feel a
carbonation.
bit
well,
flat.
I don't think I mean, it is heavily carbonated, but I feel like it's lacking in the heavily hopped region.
Yeah, I mean, the boat definitely did not dock.
We could just summarize.
Kind of-
It's lacking, right?
kind of missed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
could have more hops or more acid or more flavor or whatever,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's kind of bland.
It should
But
have
you know
more
what?
of
You know
that
what this
whole
good
back.
is. You know, this is a good what I would call a lawnmower beer.
Yeah,
So if you're
Lawnmower
like
beer.
out mowing your lawn
Yeah.
on a hot summer day, this would like definitely be like the best beer you've ever had.
no, I would have a 3F.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't get that
But
lawnmower.
when you're mowing the lawn, you're just like, I need a good goes.
yeah.
Yes,
All
always,
right.
always.
I could definitely relate. To
Also,
that.
when I go to the
And I don't even
toilet
have a
or when
lawn.
I'm going to sleep, or, no, I'm sorry. It's like I'm a 3F freak.
but-
That would always be the best beer.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Well, that's a different.
I get
that's
your
a different
point.
conversation. What I'm saying is, this is a good like on a hot summer day. I mean, it's not remarkable in that it pushes the boundaries in any particular direction,
No.
but it's super clean. It's easily drinkable. It's like what you would expect from just a standard, straight off the line Berliner Weiss.
yeah, I don't want to mess with you. Yes, it's by definition a lawnmower beer, but it's by no way what I would use when I mowed the lawn.
Well, you obviously are mowing the lawn near Tiara and Hills, so you're a fancy lad when you're mowing the lawn, apparently.
To each his own.
Yeah. I am
Why
not-
should I drink less good beer when I mow the lawn? I get the
Obviously,
point.
yes.
But yeah, but this is too bland. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a good body. There's
pretty
nothing wrong with it, but there is nothing right with it. I'm missing acid. I'm
Missing acid,
flavor,
missing
hops.
some fizzy carbonation on it.
Yeah, like you said
Yeah.
before, it was almost a bit flat.
Yeah.
I never about
Okay.
when we did the BrewDog episode and
Yeah.
we tried the Berliner Weiss there.
The Cigar City one.
Yeah. This kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, even still, the Cigar City one was better.
I'm not saying it wasn't better or worse, but I'm saying it reminds me of that in that it was a Berliner Weiss. I mean, it doesn't like we're so used to like the Berliner Weisses
With fruit and
fruited or pushing
But I have to ask.
pushing into an area somewhere.
That is true. But I have to ask you, if you were mowing the lawn, do you have a lawn to mow?
No.
No. If you did have a moon to
Yeah,
alone to
mono.
move, sorry, it's confusing. Would you choose this one or the pineapple goose?
Nah.
I'm holding it
Oh,
up to you.
the lemongrass one.
Yeah, yeah.
The lemongrass
Do you want the
goose.
lemongrass goose or do you want a
That's-
bland Berliner Weisse? Choose one
better.
to move the lawn.
Well, I mean, the
stop
Berliner
it.
Weiss, the Berliner Weiss Gose is definitely, I mean, by far a much better beer.
There's more
Yeah,
a flavor roller
But
coaster
I'm
there.
saying that there is a place for this beer in the pantheon. I mean, I don't feel like discounting it just straight out the gate because of.
No, it's true. It's only a place for this beer if that other beer I just mentioned doesn't exist.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, okay, so in the ToØl line of beers, of Goses and Berliner Weiss, it's not one of their standouts. I'll agree with you on that one. It is,
No.
as a Berliner Weiss, it is very middle of the road average. But I am saying that as an example of that just flat Berliner Weiss style, I think this is a very good example of that.
I will give you that. Yes.
Thank you.
And not only that, it's a very good beer. I like
I
it.
mean, yeah.
I will drink this, and I will drink yours if you don't want it.
No, I'm drinking the shit out of mine, so you better back off.
It does have its place. I
Yeah.
think it does. I mean,
I really like. I mean, could it be more sour? Could it be more hoppy? Yeah, by far. I mean, the description does not do this beer service. I think they oversell it on the packaging.
Yes.
There is a tiny bit of sourness
Yeah.
potting out
A
in
tiny-
the end.
Yeah.
You know, like if you didn't have all these beers besides and whatever, it's definitely serves its purpose. But
Yeah.
for ToØl making a Berliner, this is low.
Yes. I
Again, this
totally
is
agree.
only 3.8%.
Yeah, but
doesn't
still,
matter.
still, it
They're
goes to
excellent.
Hollywood. It's
Yeah.
also a really low
Yeah,
ABV
sure.
beer that has a lot more sourness. I mean, you can feel that this has the same like clean sourness that I have in the other ones, but it's just not enough for me at least.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to have all the salt and
Well,
other flavors
I'm
from
not
a
speaking
blend.
about salt at all. I'm speaking about sourness.
They could add acid or hoppiness and it would work. Because this is a really good base, but it's
Yeah.
too bland.
it's a good
Yeah.
starter, but I mean,
Yeah.
there could be more. Almost hard to rate. Like, I mean, because, like you guys said, lawnmower beer, like working man's beer. I mean, it's good, but it is.
You want something more out of
maybe
it.
something more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not up to par with today's standard.
No.
That's it. We can get better beer easily.
Yes.
But it's interesting why they haven't, put an edge to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because they were just trying to go for just a straight up Berliner Weiss as a base beer, and I'm sure that this is the base for a lot of their other Berliner Weiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah,
Maybe this is
Yeah.
the birth of other beers to come.
exactly.
From
This is
it.
the face that launched 1,000 ships.
It is the
Exactly.
base Berliner.
I wouldn't be surprised if this was the base for that wonderful beer we had before.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
The
Pineapple Goose, which is not
lemongrass
Goose.
Gose, yeah. Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
it
but that
called
was a Gose.
Yeah.
This is a
Berliner
Berliner
Weiss.
Weiss.
But it can still
Yeah.
be the same base.
sure.
They just
Okay,
add salt.
I'm just
and
giving you shit.
Trying to get it back. Yeah.
Yeah,
just being a dick like always.
yeah,
No.
that's what I'm here for.
This would be almost hard to rate. Like, I'm not having difficulty
I'm gonna give it a 3.
thinking about this.
That's it. That's it.
But he has completely disagreed with you. He said this is a 3.
Yeah.
So in your
No
face.
No discussion there.
So Bo,
Uh,
suck it is what he's saying.
I'll go like 2.7. I mean, no, but okay, no, I'll climb up to 3 because for what it is, like, I mean, if you think about like what it is and you're drinking Berliner Weiss, low ABV, should be somewhat a little bit sour, but still clean. I mean, it has clean taste. Okay, I'll just hold at 3 and be quiet.
All right. Okay. You talked yourself into a solid 3. I got you.
Like a bowl.
I think.
Okay.
I'm going to give it a 3.5. I quite like it. Again, I agree with you. It's nothing remarkable. It's nothing outstanding, but I think that it's a really good example of what a generic Berliner Weiss could be.
totally agree. I'll give this 3.25 because it's so solid.
Yeah.
This is very, very good. I totally miss a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's so much potential. In this could be.
It's so much
can be.
It's so much potential that it hurts.
Yes.
I know, and that's why I give it a 3.5 because I feel like this is like the base of so many things that they do.
Yeah.
That I see where a lot, like 10 different beers have come from ToØl.
Yeah.
And so I respect where that genesis is.
Out of a base, this is very high rated, but as is 3.25.
All right, fair enough.
Free 5 to free 2.5.
Yeah, I think that's perfectly
I am
where it
happy
should
with
be.
that.
Yeah.
Right. BrewDog is offering up the beer that started it all,
Yes.
the Punk IPA.
Woohoo!
I don't like it when you say started it all.
Quite literally.
Well, literally is the one that started it all.
BrewDog, it started it all.
No. I mean, like, when we wanted IPA, there was no IPA. We had to import from the States, whatever. But this one didn't start it. This one gave us what we all wanted.
Like to the European market.
It started everything for BrewDog.
Yeah.
I think it's
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I started everything for BrewDog.
It's all context for him.
Yeah. Who cares? I'm talking about me.
And we're getting a really fresh can as well. It's canned on the 22nd of October.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
It smells it too.
It does, yeah.
And this is 5.6. All right.
And we all know, and we were all disappointed when it changed the receipt, or?
Yeah, I agree. I was disappointed when it changed the recipe. Yeah. The previous one, the first one, was a lot better.
It was a lot more bitter. It was a lot more everything.
Yeah.
There's
also looking at I have the recipe book.
Yeah.
And I mean, looking at it, the hop level has been dialed down quite a bit.
Yeah.
I still have to say, when you have it really fresh on tap, it's a fantastic beer still. And I mean, if you have it fresh on can, I'm betting it's still an amazing beer. But the previous one was a little bit better.
Yeah.
No.
Still, I have to say, this is one of the most recommended beers by me. When I find people who likes IPAs, I say, you go buy Punk IPA and you go buy Modus Operandi. Both of them have they last very well. They're in cans. They're extremely cheap. It's the best buy.
Yeah.
It's simple as that, or at least used to be.
Well,
oh man,
let's see if that still holds up.
I
smells
hope so.
Super
Smells
fresh.
Yeah.
Wait, so you guys are
Super hoppy.
Super hoppy, super sticky. I mean,
Tropical.
Not as sticky as the from Ska Brewing, the Modus, but
yeah.
I mean,
I think that one also has a little bit of caramel moss to it. It's a
yeah,
little bit darker than this.
Right,
Yeah.
right, it is. You're right. And
I mean, this is pretty light and it's so clear. That's what I love about this beer.
Yeah.
All right, cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Damn, this is as good as I remember it. I'm surprised of how well this is
really
transferring.
Oh yeah.
This is Jackhammer Go Die.
Yeah.
This is good.
This is kind of what brought you into BrewDog Brewery, was the Punk.
Yeah.
This IPA.
I would also say this is why I'm sometimes disappointed at BrewDog, because this is the
Right.
standard I grew up with. This is a very high standard.
Yeah.
So now, comparatively to the Jackhammer to the Punk,
I would take Punk every day over that Jackhammer.
See, I'm gonna go Jackhammer. I think I think this is a little too thin for me.
We're gonna go out and fight.
We'll finish this bitch up. Knives and vodka. Let's go.
but
it's good. And I love the
not-
smell, but for me, it's just a little too thin. I think
Yeah,
that it's
no,
it feels a little too.
it's a lighter IPA.
I'll motivate my choice.
All right, motivate me.
The Jackhammer had a little bit of deadness in it. This one doesn't. This one
See,
is
I would-
totally fresh.
I would
The
say the
Jackhammer
opposite.
had a little bit of caramel hidden in it, which I noticed, and I will find that.
You
and-
find death.
That sneaky little bastard caramel in there.
Yeah, there's some dead
No,
caramel.
but you're right. This it kind of pops more on the nose and it pops more on the taste.
Yeah.
There's nothing bad to say about this beer, I'd say.
Nope.
It's like a blueprint of West Coast. And,
Yeah. I agree.
It's wonderfully brought to Europe by BrewDog.
Yes.
Thank you, BrewDog.
Clear,
Hell
crisp. Yeah. Hops are living. I mean,
I'm impressed about the freshness in the calendar.
Yeah, me too.
This is good.
Yeah.
This is one of the freshest Punk IPA I had. Well, I can't really say because maybe it was 3 years before we had the last time, but I'm impressed. This is good.
Well, it is a postmodern classic, as they say on the can.
Postmodern.
But I gotta say, I'm fairly blasé about this one. I don't think it's anything spectacular. I feel that it's pretty much a middle of the road IPA. I have had better from BrewDog in the calendar so far, and I gotta give this like a 3.25.
3.25.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Yeah. Well, I love to disagree with you.
I love when you disagree.
My favorite thing.
Yeah. It's like my children and disagreeing with you. Two of your favorite things in the world.
This is actually very easy to rate. It's a 3.75.
Yes, I agree.
The reason is it's
well, that's not too
fresh.
far. That's not too far off.
No,
I mean, that's not like you're going to give it
like
like a 4.25 or something.
No,
So
Well, it's far enough off.
It's like we're not in the same ballpark. No. This is definitely the best IPA in the calendar so far.
Exactly.
No.
It's so clean. It's fresh. It's there's nothing to complain about. If I wanted to, I'm still gonna recommend this IPA to noobs within the craft beer world.
Yeah, I mean, this recipe really does stand alone.
Yeah.
What they did, and
yeah, and I'll still hold that the old receipt was better. It was closer to Jackhammer, and if the Jackhammer were fresher, it would win.
a fresh jackhammer.
A fresh Jackhammer would really punch the punk in the face. I agree, but as we've been served them, this is a lot better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well,
3.75.
3.75.
Yeah.
Right. Anything else to add?
Well, Adrian said it all.
All right. He did.
High five.
All right.
you punks. No. Well, then I'll hold it. I'm going to put it out at 3.5. I'll just put it out at 3.5 because I was going to be, if there was a 3.6, I would say that, but
There ain't, so.
Yeah. I'll say 3.5. I mean, maybe it's depending on how fresh I get it or if it's on tap.
Yeah.
The punk might vary, might change, but anywhere between 3.5 and 4, I mean, you're right. It does stand on its own and clean classic. But I'll say 3.5 tonight.
I get very happy from having this beer
Is it
and not being
reminiscent?
disappointed. It's a very
It's
big
like
thing.
having a good punk IPA makes you happy.
It's like an old friend. It's still
Yeah,
holds up.
nostalgic.
Yeah, exactly.
Nostalgic,
Yeah, it's a lot of nostalgia. Absolutely.
It's like one of those. It's like your friend that you haven't seen for 15 years, and when you see them, it's just like you met yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good friend. That's people say that.
Yeah, but
Time
the difference
doesn't
is
matter.
I have better friends these times. But I won't tell them that.
All right, so
you
BrewDog
guys?
wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're at a tie again. 7-7.
Yeah.
That's that.
I'm kind of voting for ToØl, but this was a clear win for BrewDog.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, guys, thanks.
Yeah.
And see you tomorrow.